Okay. Hi everyone. Good night. Welcome back to Jason's class. Mastering Apache NIFI from 0 to 1. In the last lesson, we studied the root and the execute circle record, split JSON, evaluate JSON path processors. We are moving forward the RouteOnAttribute and QueryRecord process. In this lesson, I hope you can know more about the frequently processors. Okay, let's start it. Why we need the RouteOnAttribute? Because sometimes in our certain business solution, in your code logic, so you have so many routes. Just like the execute circle record, we need to some processor to judge does this record has data or not. So what is the root and attribute? Root data to one or more relationship based on its attribute. So we can use the NIFI expression language to do it. It's just like the circle case one. It's just like a circle. You case one, case expression one, go to the root one, expression two, go to the root two. Or so we can judge the execute circle and we can judge the complex JSON. Just after the split JSON, we need to do some. If you have a very complex JSON, just like this, you have this JSON item. So you have the web order. You also have the web order position work center. And you have web center and work center product number. And you also have the some document. So after splitted JSON, after complex JSON or invoke HTTP, the responsible JSON, you have the complex JSON. So you have the root and attribute. Do this. So we can split the JSON. You will go to the fragment indexer one web order. I will deal with the web order logic. You will go to the web order work center logic, and you will go to the work center product logic. So it has so many routes. Okay, we can start. For this, we don't know. We have the data after execute circle record, so we can add the root attribute. Root attribute. To do this, we can judge it. We can add the root, maybe execute record has data. If the we can has data, which means we have the row. Okay. So I must determine it. If we have the data first in, first out. Data. So if we don't have the data, we will add the record unmatched. We can add the one report address. Database table reporter has no data. And configure. Okay, if it has data, we will go to the split.json. We can run it. Has data, run. Yeah. Yeah, we have the data in there. We can also use the record command. We can change this. Has a record data. Just change this. Yeah. Empty this code. Has the data. It's success. Okay. After we have this record, we don't want to split JSON because we want to deal with this those rows. So we want to group it. Group one facility equals the PCBA workshop. Group 2 PCBB workshop. Okay. So what should we do? We need to use the query record. What is the query record? Query record it evaluates one or more SQL query against the content of the flow file. It's just like the SQL group. So first record. So you can use your file of the record equal or like. So we must set the attribute record reader, record writer. So just like this, or just like this picture. This picture shows. Yes, I will show you. After has data, I will query record. Has data. So AVR, I will query record JSON transmitter, JSON record setter. So show the PCBA data. Just like the selection. Our data is facility. Equals PCBA. Because this servers is disabled, so we will enable the log message PCBA data. We want to have the PCBB data. PCBB workshop data. If we don't have a lot of data, unmatched failure. Okay, we can do it. As this data, I will do it. Yeah, we have the PCBA data, only PCBA, the facility. This group, PCBA, 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 or PCBA. So we can show this record count 242. We can find it. Yes, it equals 242. What is the PCBB? 98. Check it. Yeah, 98. PCBB. So we just in the next processor in your logic, you just need to deal with the PCBA workshop data. In this branch, you just deal with the PCBB data. Okay, this is query record. Let's memory it back. In the root and attribute, it's just like the judge case when it will go to the different relationships. It's just like the router. In the query record, so if you will do the refilter in your executor circle result. So because in this processor, it just do some filter in your flow file, not in the database. So we query this data in the database. So we can refilter it. Alright, that is it today's session. So in the next course, I will need you to do some merge content and replace text. Use the replace text to query data, insert data, and modify circle or delete circle. And we will use the put database record to batch insert, batch delete, batch update the data. So see you then.